The U.S.'s sanctions against Russia are not likely to change Moscow's plans and may instead further weaken the deterrent effect of its sanctions in general. A crackdown on Russian energy exports is the only way for the U.S. to heavily strike Russian economy and destroy Putin's finances, and thus have serious political consequences. But Germany has made it clear that it will continue energy imports from Russia because Europe buys 40% of its gas and 30% of its oil imported from Russia. The sanctions are bound to result in a huge shortage of energy in Europe. Besides, China is even less likely to go along with the U.S.'s demands. The U.S. has abused sanctions too much. Since the start of the China-U.S. trade war, the U.S. has imposed several rounds of sanctions on China. At the very beginning, the Chinese people were quite nervous. The sanctions have created difficulties for some special companies, but the room for China to maneuver around the sanctions has been well proven. The effect of U.S. sanctions is limited, and this is the conclusion of Chinese society. The U.S.'s sanctions on Russia have expanded to the financial sector. It's fair to say the U.S. has exerted all its strength. This has given the Chinese people an opportunity to observe the limit of U.S. sanctions. Our initial feeling is that the U.S. sanction capacity is dwindling like an arrow at the end of its flight.